YouTube Live. Turn it on. Connecting. Connected. Let's turn on. Yep, there you are. Let's go live. On Facebook. Let's go live. Excellent connection. You're on YouTube and you're on Facebook.
Hello, Facebook and YouTube.
Alright, we're good. Let me see. I'm going to start right away. And then I'll bring you in. I see you. We're good. Let's get started. Welcome everybody.
We're back. How is everybody? If you're new, check in. Let us know where you're painting from. course, if you're our regulars, you can do the same. We miss you. Hi, Grandma Pat.
Yep, she's first one on today. We love you and we miss you.
Me too.
Kimberly Lafayette Thomas is here. She's super excited for
Kim.
today.
Welcome. I know this is your first time.
Jackie Forer.
Hi, Jackie. It's been a while.
She said she just recently did this one right before you posted the
See
event.
that? This was always a favorite of ours, and a couple of people had asked about it, so I was like, we'll bring it back. It's one of my favorites.
I got Amy Double Rainboom says hi.
Hi, Amy.
Phoenix.
Hi, Laura.
Phoenix. What's
How
up?
are you?
It's been a while, everybody.
I know. Our last one did not work out, so it's okay.
It's all right.
It happens.
It's a lot of fun. Oh, she said it's me, Maggie.
Hi,
Amy
Maggie.
Double Rainbow. My Facebook got hacked.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that.
Oh, boo.
Okay. Kelly J says, I love seeing the past events.
Good.
That's what I just showed in the intro.
Yeah.
All the old ones we did.
It's so funny. Time goes by so quickly. You forget all of the stuff that we put into those several years that we've been doing this. And Mark's been trying to pull little clips and pieces from all of our different ones. And it's kind of fun to look back. So,
Grandma Pat said she loved that Bob Ross.
I know.
She said we could do that one again. Let's do another
We'll
one.
do another one. I know.
Jamie Marie says hello.
Hey, Jamie.
Kelly J says, I'm from Langley, British Columbia, newcomer. Gotta write that down. Because we just put the map back up. I'm going to start marking it up. Oh, wait, I need a pen. I gotta write down. Gotta write the names down here.
We're just giving everybody one more minute and then we'll go for our supplies and check in. How's everybody's summer going? Is everybody sipping on something good?
Jamie Biggs says South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Let me write that down. South
Cool.
Dakota. And then go back to our Canadians. Kelly J.
And I might just have to.
Langley, British Columbia.
Yep.
All right. Let me see. I'll read off some more. This keeps going back to the top.
I don't know why.
Jamie Marie.
Maybe.
Jamie Biggs, South Dakota.
Jamie Biggs, welcome.
Dorian Dracos.
Hi, Dorian.
First timer. Where are you from, Dorian?
Welcome. It's nice to have some new first timers.
I get to keep all these comments, so I'll be able to go through them again.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Deb Noel, Tennessee.
Hi, Deb.
Now, Katie Krause says, miss you both.
Miss you too.
I'm working now on Thursdays. We'll try and do it later. Just came on to say hi. We definitely need you to say hi.
I like that we've become friends with some of you on Facebook, so I know we follow one another now, and I enjoy that. I enjoy keeping up with what you guys do. I don't know. We always say you come as a guest, you leave as a friend, and that has held true for sure for the past 3 years. We have several new friends, which we appreciate.
And I would like everyone to let us know where you're from. I'll write down all of the areas you're from, and we're going to put it on the map. So that's going to I'll have my homework to do, because I'm getting a lot of new people here, which is what we really, really waited for. London, Ontario.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Chatham, Ontario. We love it. Love it. Love it.
Time for us to go to
Canadians
Canada.
coming in, letting us know. That's right. Jennifer Mitchin.
Hey, Jen.
Miss you.
Your stuff went out to the post office today because UPS, I cannot get to pick up here. So Mark sends it to the post office today.
Yes.
Sorry.
I've got Jennifer Scott Sybeck from, Havre de Grace, Maryland.
Grace, Maryland. Awesome.
All right. I'm going to read all of these and make sure I get everybody down here.
No worries.
Hi from Adams Lake, British Columbia, Canada. Hey. Lindell Smith.
Welcome, Lindell.
Kaylee Wanzer, Lake County, California.
Welcome.
Scranton, PA. Melissa Bowman, Carnival.
Hey, Melissa.
She says, I finally got you live.
Got me.
Yeah.
We finally got you live.
Patricia Troy says, hope everybody's doing
Patricia.
well.
So nice to see you again. Yes, it's been nice to just to see those old names and certainly come back to this. We have been super busy in the summer doing in-person things, private events. So it's been a challenge to get some lives in, but we promise at least once a month we will be here for you.
Yes, Cayuga Falls, Ohio, Jennifer mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we've got Kimberly Lafayette Thomas.
That's right. Kimberly's new.
From Washugai, Washington, near Portland, Oregon. Regina Priester, Lumber Bridge, North Carolina.
Welcome, Regina.
Cynthia Martinez, Wichita, Kansas.
Ah, cool. Just saw something else from Wichita, Kansas.
Charlotte Risala says
Hi,
good evening.
Charlotte, welcome back.
I'm just reading off names. We're just getting ready to get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
You ready?
So since we do have a lot of new friends with us tonight, we'll do our quick Jennifer. If you haven't been with us before, I'm Jennifer. Mark's behind the camera computer, where Mimosas and Masterpieces come in to you live from Halifax, Pennsylvania. We recently moved, or it's not so recent anymore. It's almost going to be a year soon that we've moved from New Jersey. We began this business, or I began this business 7, 8, 9, I don't even remember how many years ago at this point, to travel and do in-person events. Of course, with COVID, we pivoted and started doing this, and I absolutely love it. So we do parties on Zoom as well. I do branch out, and we're not just canvas. I do glassware. We recently added tumblers, like resin tumblers, so you fill the inside with your glitters and stuff inside. So much fun for kids. And we'll go over our supplies and we'll get started tonight.
All right, I just want to give our YouTube family some love.
Family.
Sean Taylor joins us from Hot Monday Academy in Windsor, Ontario.
Hello.
Please forgive me if I said that wrong. I will be doing my homework and put you on the map, and then I will get the correct pronunciation. Maggie is down in South Mississippi.
Hi, Maggie.
So we've got a nice group of people with
you
us
guys are
tonight.
everywhere.
Just coming, whether you're coming in to visit us, just to say hi, that you missed us, we miss you.
Wonderful.
Our Phoenix is not painting tonight.
That's okay.
At a family friend's place, just finished cleaning their place.
Wow, cool.
It's all good. Whether you're
Nice.
painting with us or whether you're just joining us, we want to say thank you so much. We've been away for quite a while, and we missed you terribly. So it's just fun to be back. It's fun to be back and get in touch with all of you on YouTube and on Facebook. We are working on everything, so don't think that we're gone and we're not coming back. We're going to come back with a vengeance. We're going to have a lot of good, fun things to do as the summer comes to an end.
We're in there somewhere.
Yeah, we're going to be in there somewhere.
All right, so let's go over all of our supplies tonight. Of course, we're painting our fancy feather. I don't remember what I called it originally. Colorful feather, rainbow feather, but fancy feather for fun. Now, we always say,
my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting.
We are here to guide you. We want you to use your own creative freedom, whether you're doing a rainbow, whether you're doing all one color or one type of color scheme. You don't have to do anything exact. This is just a guide. If you want to paint something completely different, you paint something completely different. This is your painting, okay?
That's right.
So we're going to start with going over our supplies. So you guys are going to grab, and you don't have to sketch this, but I'm going to sketch out for you a bit. So I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see it on camera, but you can just use a pencil so you can paint right over it. I have my 10 by 20 canvas. So I know the last time we used a slightly larger one, so whatever you're using is fine. I'm just using my primary colors tonight. We're going to mix those to make all different colors. My plate to mix, my brushes. So if you're new with us and don't have our mimosa brushes, they are available on our website, Mimosa's Brushes. They're the 4 brushes that I use for everything. 1-inch flat brush, 1/2-inch flat brush, a medium round or a number 8, and then a smaller, this is a number 4 round for some details.
I don't know if this person is new, but Tamara Smith Durham is from Henderson, Kentucky.
Awesome. Hi, Tamara. I have a cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry, at least 1 or 2 things to sip. What are you sipping today?
Charlotte is giving us a heads up. Allegedly Hocus Pocus 2
it's coming.
will be out in the fall. So we definitely gotta schedule a day for that when it's either before Or after. All right. We got to have a hocus pocus party like we did last time.
We did. That was so much fun. For those of you that have missed some of our past ones, you can go back to the YouTube channel and check out some of the old stuff that we did. We had some crazy fun. I costumed and everything else. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
If they saw the intro, then they saw some of the things we did. We had Hocus Pocus. We had The Nightmare Before Christmas. We had a bunch of things. We did Bob Ross tribute. All of those things was showing in the intro. Okay, we got Stacy Knight, Fruitendall from Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Okay.
And hello, Deborah here today.
Hi.
Deanne Davis.
How are you guys?
All right, I'm going to shut up and let Jennifer have the floor. Okay, go ahead. I'll stop reading comments.
All right. So I'm going to start my stem of my feather, or the base of my feather, up toward this corner a bit. And then it's just going to kind of be a little bit wavy. I'm going to stop it about 3/4 of the way or 2/3 of the way over because I want to leave room to get that big plume on the end, okay?
So I should zoom in.
A little bit. Yeah, probably good. So we'll just kind of do like that. There's no right or wrong here, guys. That's why this is one of those awesome freehand things for us.
That's right. We like doing it that way. You do it any way you like.
That's it. So I'm going to put that plume in over here so that I get that part, and then we'll work our way back up, okay? So for this, I'm almost going to do, I don't want to do a heart yet, but let's start with like a point. It's almost like a curve. I don't even know how to describe that. It's almost like a pointy lemon shape.
Or it looks like a leaf.
Or a leaf. That's a good, yep. It's like a sideways S.
Maybe I should zoom in a little bit more.
Maybe.
But I want you in the shot.
No, you don't have to have me in the shot.
Yeah, we can have you in the shot. People got to see you. They haven't seen you in so long.
It's okay. They can see my hand.
They want to see that smile. Come on.
That's right. I'm just going to sip the whole time.
Okay, yeah. When you paint with us, you should have something to sip.
Yes. So once I have that, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a long stem with a leaf on the end of it.
Yeah.
All right. So from this base again, we're going to make almost just outline the same thing. Make it a little bit wider and come out and down. So you'll be able to do a couple of these. Now remember, you got to paint them in there. So, so it depends on how much detail you want in there. So again, you don't have to do the entire thing, but just as an idea, you'll just kind of start to do free lines.
Free lines?
Yep. So right against our long curve here. It's lots of curvy lines today.
So you can make them curvy whatever way you want.
Yeah, absolutely. So I start a little thicker at the base and come to a point at the end.
Okay, let's let them get a good look at that. We've got Natosha Poe.
Hi, Natosha.
Hello, me and my daughter Leilani from Kokomo,
Leilani.
Indiana.
Awesome. I've never heard of Kokomo, Indiana. That is so cool.
I'll find it on the map. We'll put it up. We'll make sure we put
the only thing I know about Kokomo is the song.
Is that the place they're singing about?
Jamaica. I don't know. I don't think so.
And then Charlotte says, yes, hello, from a fellow born Hoosier, but grew up in New Hampshire.
Ooh.
See, we love that. We love it when our viewers engage new people and let them know they're part of something that's really, really fun.
Absolutely.
A lot of fun.
Now again, we're gonna just kind of branch these little feathers off, and these might just be some of them, and then we'll do more as we paint. This can go many ways. You'll be able to kind of overlap them a bit. So let's make this one kind of come curvy over here. Let's see. We'll come down and around, and we can whip that around like that. You could do all of this in painting. It does not have to all be sketched out.
We got Newport, Tennessee in the house.
Hey.
Susan Harbin Dandro.
Hi, Susan.
Thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, please let us know where you're from if it's your first time. And even if it's not your first time, we just want to hear you. We want to shout out. And let us know where you're from so I can later start marking this map again. At one time, we had the map full. We had people from every state and plenty of the provinces in Canada. So we had the map completely full. So we want to do it again.
All right. So you'll see I'm doing some shorter ones, some slightly longer ones. Now, again, these are all this is all going to be unique. Mine is not going to look like mine. Relax,
all right, I'm gonna move in closer.
Sounds good. So that's all I'm doing right now is just kind of creating these little wispy lines, little curves. Now they can go behind these other ones. Let's bring this one up and around and, I don't know, make it poke out over here. It's a little abstract.
Yeah, I really am enjoying the fact that we're getting a lot of first-time painters tonight. You're going to have a wonderful time. I can guarantee it. We got Patricia Salazar Rios, El Paso, Texas, first-time painter.
Hey, Patricia. Welcome. So you'll see like some of these all kind of cross over behind, cross over ahead. And if you're doing this with pencil, it's not really going to matter. You can paint right over those lines. So, I mean, in mine, Sharpie, it's harder to paint over, but you'll be able to do that with pencil for sure.
Right, so this is, you're getting them prepared. You're sketching it out for them.
Yeah.
And believe me, it doesn't have to look like hers.
Oh, no.
Just sketch it out whatever way is comfortable to you.
That's right.
And then we're going to paint it all in. And now, for all you first timers, thank you so much. We're going to give you a round of applause because we really encourage people to join us. All our regular viewers, they know. Okay? You're a first timer. It's your first time joining us. What we do is we have a fan page. We want you to make your painting. We want you to have fun with us. We're going to have fun. You can drink, get your drink on, whatever. Check out our Facebook page. That way you'll be able to keep up on the events. You can go to our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com. The last thing I want to say is that for the first timers, we have a fan page. The way we do this routine is you do your painting, and when you're finished, you take a picture, send it to the fan page. Post it on the fan page. We will shout you out. We will make a slideshow. We're going to start doing that all over again.
Yeah.
But it's all about you guys. It's all about having fun, all about enjoying yourself. We call this Self-Care Thursday. That was made up by our viewers.
Yep, that's right.
All right, I love it. I had to give them a couple of rounds of applause. I like it when we got new people coming in to join us to see what this is all about. Tell a friend, tell somebody in your family. You can go to our YouTube channel. There's lots of fun paintings on there that all of our viewers have been doing for the last, 2-3 years?
Almost 3 years now, I guess.
Yeah. Just keep on clapping. Keep the hand claps coming.
So you'll see, they're kind of crossing over a little bit. And again, this can all be changed up while you're painting. You may feel a little bit differently and I don't want that piece there. It's okay, you can change it in painting. That's the great part about this. As I get to, let's say the base or down to this little stem area, I'm going to widen this just a little bit.
Jamie, it looks hard, but you know how we do. Trust the process.
You got this.
It doesn't have to be perfect. When you get finished, you'll be surprised.
That's right. So as I get down toward that base, that very end, I want to kind of taper this off. I want to leave a little stem there, and then I want to do some smaller little wispy lines here. So little smaller ones.
And I want to thank all our regular viewers for welcoming the new people.
Yeah.
Connecting with the new people. We have a community here.
Yes,
so once you come and paint with us, it's exactly like Jennifer said. You come as a guest and you leave as a friend.
That's right.
And you get a whole lot of other friends along the way.
That's true. That's what we're all about. Nice big community. We love it.
Yes, gotta keep giving our love to our YouTube viewers as well. Okay, Maggie says she just made a balloon stress ball.
Ooh, cool.
How do you make that?
Aiden loves stress balls. So you put flour in the balloon, or I don't know about sand, but flour maybe? I'm trying to think of how it would have to be something soft maybe.
She says she has her own shoe design and a shoe company called Alive Shoes.
You'll have to send us the link, please. That sounds awesome.
Yes, Maggie, please.
Hey, we could paint shoes. Paint
Haven't
shoes
we
with your
painted
friends.
shoes? You painted sandals.
Yeah. I mean, I've painted a heel for New Year's for a separate private event. So maybe we could bring that out this year for New Year's.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to put it in the comments, but also give us a website, some type of a...
send me an email with
some kind of a link. Send the email.
Or in Messenger is fine.
We definitely will here to promote you if you want something promoted.
Alright. I got my little lines going there.
Alright, so you got your lines going there. Everybody else can do their lines. I have it nice and close up. And they just saw your hand go by with your sip.
With one of my tumblers.
Yes.
This one has little, you can put whatever glitters you want inside. This one has little puzzle pieces in it.
And then I'll zoom back out so they can see the back.
Yes.
And see some of the paintings that we've done in the past.
So, while you guys are still drawing or sketching, and that this can be done afterwards as well, I'm going to start by doing our background. So I'm going to take our large flat brush. We're going to rinse and dry. Now we are going to paint right over, because it's going to be too difficult to paint in between those little lines, and that's okay.
Really?
I'm just going to end up kind of dulling some of those lines with my background.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lighter background, kind of a pastel. So I'm going to take my white, a nice big corner of my white on that large flat brush. We always rinse and dry first. And I'm going to kind of do a rainbow pastel background. So I'm going to take just a tiny touch of red. Teeny tiny touch of red on that.
You see that, everybody?
Teeny tiny touch of red on there. So we're going to make a pink. So I'm going to do diagonal. Okay? Diagonal. You're going to see some of that red. Look how much red is on there. Ah, that's okay. We're going to blend it in.
So you're going to paint over?
Yeah. So you can still see it as I paint over because I'm painting real light. Can you tell that?
All right. So that's the key is that if they're going to paint over, they need to do it with light strokes.
Well, even if they did pencil,
yeah.
My paint is light enough that you can see through it.
Okay.
So I'm just doing pastel background. And that's why I said if you want to, you can stop sketching and then just go to painting after. You don't have to sketch every single feather like I did. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, so we got our pink. So big corner of white. Oh, little corner of red. And make sure you grab those edges. So always grab your top and side edges. It helps it look finished when you're done.
Erin DeBilo says,
Hi, Erin.
hello.
Hi.
And I know I'm late, but I had issues with adding more minutes to my phone.
No problem.
That's okay. That's not a problem.
We really just started here, so
yeah,
don't worry.
we just started, and the video will be on our YouTube channel, Mimosas Masterpieces.
Yep.
You can always go back and I think you can rewind here too. Yeah, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because they're on Facebook right now.
Yep.
Anthony Joseph says hi.
Hey, Anthony. So after I have my pink in there, I'm going to go to my yellow. So same thing, big corner of white and a little corner of yellow.
Okay.
Okay.
Erin, please let us know where you're from if you're a first timer.
So I'm going to sort of overlap some of that yellow into our pink so that we get an orange color. Now I'll try to avoid going over the entire thing if I can, but if not, it's okay. It'll just be another layer of color for you. So just doing those diagonal strokes, blending some of that yellow and white over my pink, my red area, so you'll get a little bit of orange in there.
Yeah, I think I tore Sean Taylor's place up. I've got to learn how to say that. Haute Monde Academy in Windsor, Ontario, or is it Haute Monde Academy in Windsor, Ontario?
I don't know.
I'm going to find out how to say that correctly.
in my color would be, we're going to go to a real light blue because we're going to overlap some of that yellow to make some green. So same brush, I'm not rinsing or drying here. Big corner of white, little tiny corner of blue.
Big corner of white, little tiny corner of blue.
Yep.
Jody Darian Golden says,
Hey,
hi guys, I'm late.
That's okay.
It's alright.
I figured you would find us eventually. So, yep. So in this case, I'm going to try to not go over my whole sketch. But if you do a little, that's okay because we'll paint over it. It's not a big deal.
Cool.
So you'll see that as I go over and blend in my yellow, I'm going to get some of that green. Grab those edges. Let's come up here. That top edge. Try and do a diagonal. It's hard to keep the same diagonal, but I try.
Yes.
Go.
Now for all you newcomers, people that are joining us for the very first time, we want you to take a picture of your painting when you're finished at the end, and there's the page on Facebook that we want you to send it to. You can post it there, you can make your own folder, and as you paint with us in the coming months, you can take your paintings and you can make your own folder, your own album.
Yeah, you'll create your own album there. That'd be great.
And we encourage you to go and check out this page and look at what all our other viewers have been doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they're still posting, and it doesn't have to always be something that you painted with us. It could be just something that you painted on your own.
Create your own art album. We love to see what you're up to and you're doing. I'm going to do one more round of this white and blue because the next color I want to do is purple. Or I'll overlap some of that red. So, keeping with that diagonal. And again, don't worry about it if you go over those edges of your feathers or the little pieces of your feather. It's all good. No worries.
Anthony said he's doing pretty good. He just got some macaroni and cheese from a good-looking delivery woman.
Well, the mac and cheese sounds awesome.
Hey.
Delivery woman, go for it. With her permission, of course. Never know. You can find people in the most mysterious ways, right?
And Grandma Pat says, watching so I can listen and pay attention for when I paint this. It looks tricky.
It's
and
really
I'm out of practice.
Yeah, no.
And she says, what's coming up?
What's coming up is the Winnie the Pooh or the 100 Acre Wood paint night. I shouldn't say Winnie the Pooh. The 100 Acre Wood.
The 100 Acre Wood?
Yeah, painting in the 100 Acre Wood. We have that one as a workshop. So that is a $10 fee to join that one. And then we'll post a couple of other ones soon because I know we don't have a self-care up there for August yet. So we got to put one up.
Okay. Anytime you want to check out our events, we got something coming up, we'll post it on our Facebook page.
That's right. Always going to be on Facebook.
Just click on the word events and it'll show you as you scroll down. You'll see what we got coming up.
I'm going to just repeat the pattern. Now I'm going to go to red. So big corner of white, little tiny corner of red.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're doing the outline, doing the outside, but you're doing very light. I see what you mean by doing it very light.
Yep. So, it's really a lot of white and just a little bit of color.
Okay.
That's all. So, overlap some of that blue so that we get a little bit of purple.
Right. Now, so we're doing, what did you call it? This one right here?
The 100 Acre Wood painting in the 100 Acre Woods.
The 100 Acre Wood painting.
Yeah.
In the what woods?
In the 100 Acre Woods.
Okay, that painting is up at the top right-hand corner if you look right now. That's what we're going to be doing next. That'll be the next time we come back to join you. All right, let me zoom back in.
All right. So just repeating that pattern, red, then I'm going to go to yellow. I have not rinsed or dried this brush the whole time. Lots of white on the brush, little bit of your color, whatever color we're using. So now I'm going to go to my yellow, overlap some of that pink or red color for a little bit of orange, grab those edges.
Right, Kelly Barton.
Hi, Kelly.
Barron.
Yeah.
Says, I'm watching, but I hope to try and paint soon.
Oh, great.
Okay, and we did mention that This video will be on the YouTube channel as soon as it's over. And then it's just like all the other videos that we have on our YouTube channel. You can paint whenever you want, whenever you get the feeling.
That's right. Now, if you're starting to feel like your colors are getting like a little muddy looking, where there's too much paint in there, then rinse and dry it. That's fine. I just have not rinsed and dried the whole time because I try to get all the paint off of my brush while I'm doing each step. But sometimes it does get built up in there, and you know, makes a mess a little bit.
So when you actually do paint the feathers, it's not going to be difficult because you're painting over it with the...
we're just going to paint right over the color that we did. And because it's a light color, it's almost like you're giving it a base.
Okay.
So if I were to paint, it would be more difficult if I painted, let's say, just...
in between all of those feathers.
Well, yeah, of course, that too. Yeah.
I don't remember how you did it the last time.
Same way.
Really? You did it like this?
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a while, baby, because I can't remember you doing it like that. Usually you sketch something and then you paint on the outside of the lines, or you paint inside, but in between.
In the past, what we probably did was painted the background and then sketched.
Okay.
But, either way. And I think that somebody saw my sketch and was like, oh, I want to sketch it first. And they just used my sketch instead. But either way, it doesn't really matter. It's okay.
All right. Trust the process.
Trust the process, guys, right?
Trust the process.
I'm going to end with a little bit of my pink here so I can get a little bit of purple down there. And then we have our pastel background. Now I know you guys are probably a smidge behind me, so I'll give you guys a couple of minutes here.
Well, what does that mean? That means you're going to take a sip?
I'm going to take a sip. Rinse and dry that brush really good, and we will not need the big guy again. So he's going to go away.
Yeah, so if you didn't join us in the very beginning, we showed an intro that was pretty much a bunch of clips from some of the past shows that we've done. So that you take a look at that when you rewind, or when it's over, maybe I'll run it again so you get an idea of what we do. In fact, I'll just run yours. I'll do the one that you made, and then they can see that. And then
we'll give everybody a minute or two to. That's fine to
get caught up.
That's perfect.
Right. Matter of fact, maybe I could play your video now.
Go for it.
Okay. We'll give you time to catch up. We're going to play a video that Jennifer made that explains what Mimosas and Masterpieces is all about. Let me see if I can set it up here for you.
Hi, come on. Come sit on your bed so you don't slide everywhere.
Yes. Where is it? Okay.
Puppers, I love you.
Okay. Let me see if I can run it. Okay, here it is. It's going to run right now.
Hey.
Phoenix said, is there Animal Crossing painting?
There was in the private event. Let's see if we can find it.
Charlotte says the pumpkins look gorgeous. She says, I have the pumpkin light up on Sam's desk still.
Yay, that's awesome.
Yeah, we just have to make a little advertisement so that everybody can see what we've been. This is what we do. It's a lot more than just coming on YouTube and Facebook. Jennifer's going all over.
I am.
That's how we make a living, you know. And there's parties, yes, in people's driveways.
Wherever it takes, man. You give me the space, I'll provide everything else.
All right.
All right. Next up. Now, we're going to use either one of your number 8 or your number 4 brushes. It depends on how big your feather pieces are and what you're comfortable with. I'm just going to go right to the little guy because I paint quickly. So I'll use the tiny brush for the rest of this now. So I'm going to rinse and dry, and then we're just going to mix colors, whatever colors you want. Let's start with something like our, if you just want to use your original, your primaries, let's just go to our blue. Start with blue, and I do a couple of feather pieces in our blue. So because we're doing these tiny, smaller areas, I'm mostly using a pencil grip, so I'm holding my paintbrush on the metal area, the finial, I think it's called finial, ferrule of the brush. We're holding it like a pencil, and I use my pinky to kind of stabilize my hand so I have some control over where I'm putting that brush.
I'm sorry, I got a question from Deanne. She says, any tips on how to get the nice sharp points at the end of each piece?
Yep. So don't worry so much about your sketch, but here's what we'll do. So after you get your piece painted in, or you could do it first, you'll come up and around, and you want to have, remember those fine lines, the 3 P's, the point, the pressure, the paint. You always want to have a nice fine point on that brush. So you're always going to rinse and dry to get that nice fine point. You want very light pressure so you can get a fine line. And then the paint on your brush, just a little bit of paint at a time for those teeny little wispy lines. So it's up to you if you want to outline this at the end, if you want to leave it just the colors, whatever. Come on, buddy. Lay down your bed, honey. Yes, you hear Rascal panting, pacing.
Yeah.
Lay down, baby.
We haven't done a painting in a while, so he's a little beside himself.
Stay.
As you saw in the opening video, you see Rascal. Sometimes he gets to the point where he just gets a little beside himself when we're doing the painting. Okay, Tanya Stockley Warren says, I loved your video.
Thank you.
Didn't realize you did so many things.
I do.
And see, that's why it's so good that you made that video. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we go out and do parties, we don't just do your standard just canvas thing. I appreciate and like having usable art, usable pieces. So I like doing the resin tray pours. I like doing, that's why we added something like this where we can do this for our kids' party, because how many paintings can you have on a wall? I get that. I understand. I mean, I know. How many cups can you have too? But at least it's a usable piece of art.
Right.
I don't know. So I wanted to branch out and do different things and offer different things. So that's why I originally started just painting glassware. And then we moved on to canvas and canvas bags and wooden trays and wine bottles and light up things. And so, yes, we just keep it going. So that's all. We're just going to, talk through this. You guys send in your questions. This is like there's not too much I can instruct aside from mixing colors. So we're going to just be a color mixing night. So.
Right, but this is what we try to do. We try to be different from your, we try to be different from your usual paint and sip or, places where you go and you paint. We since we're coming on live, we try to have a lot of fun. We have theme nights. Mm-hmm. We have trivia. We have games. We have we come up with a lot of different ideas. We ask you guys for ideas, but then also Jennifer wants to make a living doing this, so she does a lot of other things besides just painting like this on a live show. Yeah. She travels and she goes out and she does parties and fundraisers and you name it. She thinks outside the box and she comes up with things for people that they enjoy. and it just incorporates the painting into it.
Yeah.
It really is much more than just painting something.
Yeah, I've always been big about creating a memory, making a memory, and leaving a lasting impression. So
that's it.
When I do parties, whether it's a paint party or it's just a family party or whatever, I like to think of the little details. I want to coordinate everything. I want my ribbon that I wrap my silverware in to match all the other things at the party, okay? Like, we're getting to detail. But I mean, I know that a lot of people don't see or notice those things, but I do. And I don't know, I appreciate those things. And I like doing them for other people because, I don't know, it makes them feel special. And that's what I want, is for other people to feel special. So when we do painting parties, I don't just bring a canvas and start painting. We're bringing you want a mimosa bar? We're bringing you a mimosa bar. You want a backdrop and a photo shoot? We're doing a photo shoot. Like, I bring the music. We're doing it all.
Yeah.
So we want to have a lasting memory and leave a lasting impression. And that's why we love doing school parties. We don't bring the mimosas to the schools. But we certainly bring the fun. We bring the music. We bring a backdrop. And we have fun. We do pajama parties and pizza parties. And we were supposed to do painting in the park with the ice cream truck last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's all about being creative.
Yeah.
We'll sit down with you and we will try to figure out what can we do to make it different than anything you've ever done.
That's right. So yeah, last week, I posted quickly. We had a cancellation on Sunday for a private event, so I posted that up just to offer that at a discount, since when I plan a working day and it's, a day that we were expecting funds, I try to, keep it a working day for me. But sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. And we understand. Things change. Things happen. So I'm just going to do a couple of blue ones throughout. And then I'm going to change up my color. We'll pick a different color. We'll go to something different. And we'll paint other colors.
Now, see, Tanya says, yeah, I painted lighted wine bottles a lot. And I love that you do that. Recycling at its finest, right?
That's right. That's right. I like just offering different things. I love, which we haven't done it in quite a while, but we have these solar mason jar lanterns, and we were doing those for a while at parties instead of wine glasses, and that was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, they can hear Rascal.
I know. Rascal's
He's panting.
It's hot down here right now.
Yeah, it's hot down here, and Mommy's painting, so he gets beside himself sometimes.
Yeah, but no, it's hot. He's hot, and he's getting older, so we have him on lots of joint medications and pain meds, right? Yes.
Here you go.
Hey now, baby.
Jamie Big says,
hi, Jamie.
do you do virtual things for schools? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I'm a principal.
Oh, cool.
And this would be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, how many schools have we done? We've done a few schools. We did a college, we did a high school, we did a grammar school. Virtually, yes.
Certainly into double digits we've done.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
But yeah, so we can use either your Zoom or mine. Our Zoom, we have an account for up to 100 participants. So whether you're doing this at home for your students, where they get to take everything home and do it, or you want them all in your school, at the school, in the auditorium, whatever, and we're instructing virtually, we could do that. Whichever you like. We also offer, if you are doing a Zoom event with us, that if you would like us to supply everything, we offer supplies. And after so many kits, I forget how many it is, that your Zoom fee is free. So reach out to me, send me a message, and we can chat about when you'd like to do something. And
where can they reach out to you?
You can do it. Just send it in through the messenger on our the Facebook page. Or the email is just mimosasmasterpieces@yahoo.com.
Mimosas Masterpieces, one word?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, we've had some very successful painting sessions with schools.
It is fun.
Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts.
We've done like a project graduation type thing. And so that's the other thing that's great about Stuff for Schools, is we can fundraise for you and give money back.
Right.
So we've done that for definitely several different, your Elks clubs or your, Legions, your different organizations like that, nonprofits. We can do things like that. and it is about time for us to put together another art auction, Art for Charity, so that we'll basically sell the paintings for a donation or give you the paintings for a donation to specific charities or organizations, and then we do kind of a random spinning wheel of all of those charities or organizations that you suggested, and we'll split the funds between, depending on how many participants, 1, 2, 3 participants, or organizations, and that's a lot of fun too. It's great.
Yes, it is. We've had a lot of fun.
You get to buy some of our paintings.
I mean,
since there's like 1,000 of them or something
we were
ridiculous.
doing sessions. What we were doing sessions every week.
Oh, twice a week, 3 times a week at times.
Okay, so where do you think all these paintings go? They get filled up in this studio, and there was paintings all over the place, and we had to figure out a way to release them so we can make new ones.
I mean, I think we got to the point that our local nursing home did not want them anymore. They're like, no, we're good, thanks.
Yeah, we got them a lot of paintings on their wall. I keep telling Jennifer, eventually she's going to turn on the TV and going to be in somebody's house and or somewhere, and you're going to say, wait, that's one of your paintings.
Come on, bud. Lay down.
Maybe we can take them upstairs.
All right, I'm going to change up and just do a different color. So the 2 other primaries that we have are yellow and our red. If I just use yellow, it's really light and really see-through. It's not going to show probably as much. So when I use yellow or red, I always take like a little scoop of my yellow and a tiny touch of red. Not quite enough to turn it orange. And if it does, then you can use orange. But just a tiny touch to kind of add a little bit of opacity to it, and it won't be so see-through. So you get a little bit of a golden yellow.
Okay.
And I always try and rinse and dry to get that brush back to a fine point when I'm mixing.
I'm going to zoom in.
Alrighty. Now if you're kind of hitting some of these little pieces next to one that you've done before, you may pull some of that blue and get green. That doesn't,
it's okay.
It doesn't bother me. If that bothers you, then try and space them out a little bit so you have some dry time, but it's up to you.
All right.
Lay down, buddy. Let's do here.
There we go.
Yeah, so send out some questions. What else can we talk about? So you don't just listen to Rascal pant the whole time.
Well, no.
There you go, Rascal. Go upstairs.
Yeah, Rascal's dogging it, Anthony, yes.
I hear you, man. He is, I don't know.
He's not happy right now. We haven't been painting for quite a while. So I think he thought it was over.
He's like, yes.
And once we started getting down here and the lights came on and she starts dipping that paintbrush and I start talking, then he realizes, oh man, it's that again?
Yep. Sorry, dude.
So now he's, at least he's not jumping up.
No, well, he can't jump anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, so he's,
Can't jump
so there's
anymore.
no wonder he's beside
My
himself.
baby. Yeah.
We hope everybody's been having a good summer.
Yeah. Anybody go anywhere fun for vacation? Anywhere interesting?
Yeah, Deanne says, do you have any paintings you want to do for the fall or the winter? Have you been thinking about any ideas?
Oh gosh, well we always got to get some pumpkins in there. And I think one of our favorites is always the cat. It was that cat on a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was so cute. And we definitely need to do something like that again.
That's on the YouTube channel, so you can search for it and find it for you newcomers. And of course, we just it was just mentioned that Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out, so we'll definitely be doing something with that.
Yeah, we need a new Hocus Pocus.
And I figure once the summer is almost over, a lot of different things will be happening. So we'll be coming up with some new events. They'll be coming up, and we'll post them on a Facebook page.
All right, let's do. So just like I did for our yellow, I mixed a tiny bit of red in there. I'm going to do the same to the red. So I would take a little scoop of red and take a little bit of our yellow, or I'll take this little bit of orange, just to make it a little more opaque. So it's not, because if I were to paint just the red on there, it would look kind of like magenta, just like a bright pink.
I got it close up on there so they can see what you're doing.
And then, I try to take that paint off of my brush so I don't waste it, and then rinse and dry. Get it back to a point.
This is an abstract painting, is that correct?
Yeah, somewhat.
So there's no right or wrong.
That's right. No right or wrong. What's up, buddy?
Well, why are you going to sniff me, rascal?
He says, you got any food over there, Dad?
Will that calm you down?
Food, probably.
Well, I guess at some point, I guess he wants something, okay, because that's why he keeps walking around.
Upstairs. Well, the food's upstairs. That's what it is.
Yeah, but if I go up there, he's not going to follow me.
Oh, I don't know. He might.
Well, let's see. See, but I get up, he's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See, he's like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
Come on, rascal.
Go see.
Come on. You want some food? I got something for you.
Rascal just, I don't know what it is. It's like he's afraid of Mark. He's so timid around him. Good boy, Rascal. Go upstairs. Oh, so strange. So yes, we got some red in there.
Maybe this will calm him down.
Oh. He's coming over. He's like, wait, I think I smell something, Dad. You got steak? What is it, Rascal? Wow, look at you.
Now you calm down, rascal. I'm going to put you on camera if you don't stop.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jody says maybe he needs to go to potty. No, he's just being rascal.
Yeah, he went before he came down, but who knows? This pup, he's
He
crazy.
just wants his mommy's attention at all times. That's all it comes down to. He's spoiled rotten, and that's the way he gets. So I give him pieces of steak, and you don't hear a peep now, do you? Listen.
Except that he's kind of like, screw you, man.
Yeah, as long as I'm giving him steak, he'll be quiet. Watch, listen. Can't hear him. You can't hear him. You can't hear him panting now.
He's like, wait, you're too much, dog.
Yes, he is. He's too much.
You. I'm just going to keep flipping my canvas around so it's easier and not reaching across the whole canvas.
He's quiet now. Put some steak in his mouth. He'd be like, okay, I'm good. I'll be good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Nikki Tamaka says, hi, guys.
Hey, how are you, sweetie?
How have you been? Totally lost track of time for tonight's painting. It's okay. You know how we do.
Yeah, that's right. You can come back to it.
We're trying to keep Rascal in check here because he was getting a little beside himself.
Crazy puppy. Yes.
Just wanted to give
buddy.
Just wanted to give him some meat.
Yeah, we're spoiling him because he doesn't even want to eat his kibbles no more. He's like, what is this crap?
Yeah, he needs to have real food.
Yeah. You say done?
Yep, done.
He looked at you like,
yep.
Is that it?
Yep, he's like, that's it.
Good boy.
I'll go back to panning now.
Good boy, lay down. Good boy. So no, you don't have stuff.
Yeah, he's looking at me like,
Yeah,
you
I got the
gonna
stuff,
go
not
get some
me.
more? Maybe he'll follow me this time. Yeah, Nikki, he just wants attention, that's all. He gets attention every single day. All of a sudden, now that we're going to paint, then he gets beside himself because he's used to getting all the attention. Yes. He's back to panning.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put you on TV. You keep it up.
Aw.
I'm gonna put the camera on you.
No.
Yeah, sit down, relax, take it easy. We just gave you some treats. Come on.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, all we're gonna do is just fill these little feathers in there. And then as you see spots, like right here, I don't have one that's kind of drawn in, but you can make one. Just create one with your paint.
Okay, see, Deanne says, okay, little T is done sitting.
Oh.
So I'll have to step away for tonight.
No problem.
But I love seeing you, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
We
Bye,
definitely
Abby.
miss you. Bye, Abby.
Bye, T.
Yeah, little T is done.
Cutie.
Yeah, Nikki. Rascal's not getting his fair share of camera time. Yes.
He is.
That's what it is. But see, he's calmed down now. I gave him some. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. I said the S word, and he's like, steak? Yeah, you gonna get some more? I'm gonna get him a little bit more, and then maybe he'll lie down and chillax.
Doubtful.
I'm gonna get you some more.
Oh man, Rascal.
I want to get you some more.
Who else has spoiled dogs? Everybody. See, my brother and sister-in-law have cats that are super spoiled. Like, they have top of the line feeders and litter boxes and oh my gosh. Rascal, you know, he gets human stuff. Yeah, sure.
He loves me now.
Oh, sure, of course. It's like, yeah, thanks. That's good. All right. Change up a color. Of course, your green. Let's do some green. Your scoop of yellow, scoop of blue. So you have a color you like. No right or wrong here. And once I mix, I'll just rinse and dry this brush.
So they can mix any colors that they
I
like,
know
not just the ones you're doing.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, oh, this is like, it's like not much instruction.
Here at Mimosa Masterpieces, we encourage you to do your own thing.
Now, I know it was Kimberly, I think, that said that she had pastels or neon colors.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else said they were doing pastels. Somebody else they were doing, I said, I'm just using primary colors and you can make them whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
This would probably be a really good one to do with like paint pens or paint markers. If you have the patience. I don't know what's worse. What's harder?
Nikki says, I put Winnie the Pooh paint on my calendar and I will definitely join you for that one.
Awesome.
Yeah. I would like to get some of that Winnie the Pooh music and put it on there, but I don't know if that would be wise.
Listen, we know we get flagged for all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I just...
As long as you guys paint with us and have fun, we don't care.
Right. Well, as long as they can, we're not banned.
We've only been banned one time in our history, so.
And that
was because Jennifer liked to curse and she cursed.
I didn't. I used the asterisk things in there.
Well, according to Facebook, you cursed. Gosh. They put us in jail. We was gone for what, 30 days?
It was 30 days.
We couldn't do a show.
Go live. That's terrible.
Yeah, we got a little history now.
If you haven't seen the one that Mark was Bob Ross.
Yeah, that was a rough night.
That was funny. That was fun.
We've done Christmas videos.
Oh my gosh, that's
we had at one point we had some of the actors from what's the name of that Christmas show?
A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story. They joined us for a session and talked to our viewers. That was a fun night.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did like a trivia. We'll definitely have to do trivia for the 100 Acre Wood one.
Right, we did trivia for what? The Beauty and the Beast? We did that?
Yeah, we do like any character type things. Yeah.
We did trivia for the Disney Castle.
Yep. I think we were doing too many other things. Well, maybe we did do trivia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
I remember.
But we did a lot of other things through that one. There was a lot of stuff happening.
Nikki said we got blocked for a color called Poison Apple Green.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, they got blocked?
Because you said poison.
Oh, really? You can't say that word?
Listen, you can't say poison. You can't.
But you just said it.
I mean, you can't type it. You can't, you know, like you can't.
Well, they just typed it here in the comments.
Oh, jeez, you're gonna get banned. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Like the strangest things you get like banned for.
Put in jail.
Yeah, it's like the most crazy thing. Alright. Got some green going on. What do we do next? Guess I need some
Rascal, that's
yellow.
it, man. I don't have any more.
Come on. Lay down. Let's go.
He says, I want more. I want more.
Hey, come. Come on. In your bed. What?
What is that?
He keeps stepping on the line for the dehumidifier. Come on.
Alright, I'm putting you on blast, Rascal.
He says, nope.
Come on, I'm gonna show them what you're doing.
You're being so needy. You're being so needy. Come on. You got drool all over the floor. Alright. And now you're gonna scoot back to your bed because, oh my gosh, the life. Such a tough life. Such a tough life you got.
Rascal.
You have a dirty face. It looks like you have a mustache. Mm-hmm.
It's just steak. He was eating steak. Are you gonna take it easy? Okay, he figured a way to get away from the camera.
It's under the table.
Yeah, he said, I'll get away from the camera this
well,
way.
at least he's laying down. Okay, good.
Okay, that's good. That's a start.
My goodness.
All right, let me get back to the close up.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
This puppy.
Yeah, he'll
All
do it for a Scooby snack. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how to take that out of the. I don't know how to take that out of the audio.
Panting.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when you look at him and he's like, "Oh, that's what I want." Shh. That's what I want. Yeah. Phoenix says, "Can we do Animal Crossing painting in September, please?"
You saw that one on there, did you?
Now, how can we not say no to you?
I know.
We can't say no to you.
Yes, I will get it up there. It's been a while. I did that for a private event. Gosh.
She says she needs something to distract her from the fact that she's turning 35.
Oh no, come on, girl. That's nuts. David, I'm leaving Rascal up here. Come on.
There we go. While you're all finishing up your painting, we had to remove Rascal because he's getting beside himself. I guess the steak was only a temporary stopgap, so there we go.
Nobody wants to listen to that the whole time.
Yeah, he's doing it very loud.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see.
There we go.
Clean. So crazy.
All right, so I see that you are able to paint the feathers. I just don't remember you doing the background like that.
Yep.
I thought that was gonna be a little hindrance, but I guess you, like you said, trust the process.
Trust the process. Trust the process.
You know, the paintings never come out the same.
No.
And that's the good part about it.
I do like that about it. Like, you know that they're all the same painting, but I love that they're all different. That's my favorite part when we do in-person events. Getting that final shot of the group all together. Oh, there's nothing like it. I love that.
Yeah, it is nice.
What's even better is when you go to do a group and they look at the painting and they go, oh, I can't do that. I'm not going to go do that.
How many times have I heard
And at the end,
that
they're so pleasantly happy with what they did. That is the best. So
Yeah.
yes, I always say, trust the process.
In the very beginning, when you first started doing this, that's what used to knock me out. The people would come in and go, "Oh God, I can't paint that. How are we going to paint that?
Mine's not going to look like that."
Or how are we going to keep these kids' attention on this? How long does it take to make this painting? These kids are not going to listen to you, and it turns out, yeah, they do. They love to paint.
Yeah, if you know your own kids, I mean, or you should know your own kids. I mean, you'll know whether they have the attention span to sit for instruction or not. And yeah, sometimes they just don't, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not their thing.
But that hasn't been the case with us, though.
No, I mean, I've had a couple of, but younger kids. You know, a lot of people ask me, well, how old do my kids have to be? And I always say, if you think that they can sit for an hour to an hour and a half of instruction and take instruction, then you're good. Don't be disappointed if your kid comes home with a gray canvas, because most times that's what happens. They just want to mix the paint and put it on the canvas. That's all. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just exploration. But I mean, I've had times where we've been with parents and they're like, "You're doing it wrong. Don't do that. Don't do this. It's not right." So I always put a halt to that and go, just let them do their thing. Let them enjoy what they're doing.
Yes.
And their painting doesn't look like my painting, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
Right.
We sat with somebody a couple of months ago that was just mixing paint on plates, and he made color wheels, like a bunch of color wheels on plates. And he just explored color mixing, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was wonderful. Did a great job.
Yeah, but then there's some that really want to be serious about painting. We've had some parties for some young kids, and they enjoyed every minute of it, and they made some masterpieces, and it was like, wow. And some kids, they find out that they have this talent.
Yeah.
And then they really go off.
All right, mixing some purple, scoop of blue, scoop of red.
I mean, Abby comes to mind right away.
Yep.
She's one of them.
Abby, and gosh, it's been a while since we've had Anya.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, and then Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts rule.
You guys
okay. We haven't done any Girl Scouts
this year
that didn't enjoy thoroughly painting, whether it's on Zoom, whether they joined us on Facebook, whether we went somewhere on location and did it live. Girl Scouts love to paint.
They do.
And they take it seriously.
Yep.
And the schools.
Yeah. So much fun. I don't know. This was my dream. I saw a meme the other day that said something like, "What was your dream? What would you be if you had your dream job, or you were doing your dream job?" And I was like, look at that. I get to do what I really wanted to do. Now, I'm not making a living off of it like I would like to, but but it's certainly doing something that I really love to do.
Yeah, see, Phoenix says, I needed this time with you guys. Family friend has her 3-year-old granddaughter, and she is exhausting.
Oh, gosh, yes.
But that's what we do.
Kids are exhausting. I'm tired.
Hey, but you know what? Phoenix makes a point. Okay, this is how we got to Self-Care Thursdays.
That's right.
Because we would be talking with our viewers about what's going on in their lives, and then one person would have a medical condition, another person would have a stressful situation.
And checking in with everybody, and
I mean, this is what got Jennifer into this. When we first started doing this, people was contacting her and saying thank you for this. This was very relaxing. You helped me out. You helped me connect with my family again. There was all kinds of different things were happening.
Well, I think while we all went through the pandemic and just had a different take on so much that we didn't realize how much, when we were in lockdown, how much our freedom really was. Like you weren't able to go anywhere or do anything, and I was home for 3 months. I think it was 3-4 months that I didn't leave
you
the
didn't
house.
leave the house, right? I was the only one.
Yeah,
leaving.
like you just think twice about everything, and you appreciate other things more. And we needed that, just something away from everything else, something to just focus just on this for just that moment and block everything else out. And
connect with you this way.
Yep, and that was National Association of Social Workers is who kind
Started
of
the whole
coined
thing.
that self-care term for us, and we kind of love that, and we just went, yes, that's exactly what this is. It is self-care, and we think that everybody deserves it.
Yes, just like Anthony says, painting can be happiness.
That's right.
And we figured that out, and that's why we said, you know what, we'll come on again and again and again. Let's do it every week.
Anthony, it's
Let's
so
do it
nice
every
to
month.
hear from you again. It's been a while.
Yes.
I love that.
At one point, I don't know, maybe we were just on too much, and then people were getting so many paintings, and they were like, you know what, I got like 20 paintings in my house. I don't think I could paint another painting. So we needed the time off. Plus, we moved down here to Pennsylvania. And we needed to get settled in, and
it's still, there's moments of feeling burnt out, and while I love, this is something I love doing and love being with everybody, it still is that getting up. I don't want to say getting up because it's not like I'm laying down, but getting up and doing it all, and this girl does not rest very often at all.
No, she doesn't.
Despite my size, you would really think that all I did was sit around, but I don't.
Despite the size and despite me always telling her, you need to take a break, take it easy.
I'm trying, but I'm always on the go. Like, I don't know. I don't stop often, but that's a lot of, I'm a people pleaser,
She's good at it.
I'm a people pleaser.
She's good at it.
I'm good at it, but I also, forget, take care of you too sometimes.
Yes.
And there's been moments that, they've known I've struggled and it's been tough, and you need that time. You do. Everybody needs it. Everybody deserves it, and it looks different for everybody.
That's right. Yeah, Phoenix says, I think part of it is I'm not used to a little kid being around.
Of course.
Oh, well, of course. Then if that's the case, then yeah.
Yup.
See, I'm the oldest of 6 kids. I'm used to the kids. I got nieces and nephews of all ages and sizes. And I just know how to turn, just tune it all out.
You do. You are good at tuning things out, because even with Aiden, most of you know him and understand he's on the spectrum. He has, very niche obsessions. So clocks are his thing right now, and we have, I couldn't even tell you, 100 clocks in our house probably, 30, 40 of which chime and ding and gong and cuckoo, and so yes, Mark is great at tuning all of that out. Some days, most days I usually can, but there are days that I'm like,
well, now I don't know, I don't say like Aiden, I don't tune it out. It's just that it doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
okay, in some cases I tune certain things out, but
right.
His obsessions and everything, I understand that doesn't bother me. Anytime a kid wants to tell me something that is something important to them,
yeah,
then I'm gonna listen. Yeah. Okay, that's just the way you should be.
Yep.
Okay, you don't mess up somebody's excitement when they're excited about something. I would never do that to Aiden. I wouldn't do that to no child.
He's definitely, he has his things. He has the things that he loves. I don't know. He's just, I can't wait till school starts again. He is so intelligent, and he just loves to talk.
And that's it. He just loves to talk. And if you let him, he's going to do it.
All day.
And it's okay. And he'll talk about the thing that he's passionate about. And that's what I guess that's what I like. I like somebody to tell me that they're passionate about something. And just being around Aiden when he talks about the things that he's passionate about, yeah, it's going to be the same thing all the time, but he's going to talk about it and he's going to be excited, and he needs somebody to be able to say, this is what I'm happy about.
Yeah. He definitely does. He's now, the other obsession, which is a good one, is pool care. So we have a new pool where we live now, and my whole family owns pool businesses, runs pool businesses, and he seems to be following that suit of needing to know, his exact things about every little thing. He checks the chemicals every day. vacuums the pool every day, is, inspecting.
And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I would have to do it if he didn't do it. And I'm not good at that, so.
So yes, we talk
He's
about
good at it.
We talk about the pool every day.
Yes.
Every day. So, you especially if you don't have kids, you learn to get patients quick. Or, just like everything else, it's about how you react to it. And you certainly don't want to, react in a way to put them off, because...
That's right, because then you're hurting their development.
Yeah,
you're hurting their growth.
Absolutely.
Okay, Aiden is special as he is because there's nobody in this house that's going to tell him he's doing something that ain't worth it, or it's or people are tired of hearing about it, or something like that. And he learns about stuff at a very rapid pace.
I have to. Trust me. There's times that I have to remind him, like, it's not. You have friends. It's not just about you and what you like. You also have to have conversation about things that they want and they like. So, yes, there's learning curves. There's, you have to teach about social situations with him instead of just throw him into it and go, they'll get it. Because sometimes he doesn't get it all the time. But, yeah.
Right, see, Phoenix says, family get-togethers were exhausting for me. My brother and I are the oldest of all our cousins. Yeah, see, now, I feel for you because I'm the oldest, okay? I'm the firstborn, so I'm the oldest of all my cousins and all, it's like, I understand where you're coming from, okay? But, I'm also used to that, It's just, I don't know, I just like to encourage positivity.
Yeah.
And when a person is positive, they do so many more great things.
It's so true. It's so true.
And sometimes people just want to be listened to. Mm-hmm. They just need somebody to listen to them. Okay?
Yes. All right. Let's see. We'll do a bright yellow. So I'm going to mix a little bit of yellow with white just to kind of have a brighter yellow, but something that will cover as well. Sorry.
Yeah, see, Jamie says, that's hard for most kids. I know. Corbin struggles with those things.
Social things. Yeah, it's true. He's so passionate about the things that he likes and he wants to talk about that he forgets that it's a two-way conversation. You also have to listen and take some interest in what the other person's talking about too. And so, it's just those kind of things. Those are development skills that he'll need in life, and whether he can't wait to get a job and go to work. He cannot wait. He is going to be a great worker for whoever gets him, because he's and he'll know his job and position very well.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. But there's just certain things that, okay, when you're doing that, you can't do this, or you can't talk like that, or you have to listen.
Yes.
Take it.
Now Nikki says, okay, see you at poo time. I'm
Poo time.
exhausted tonight, and I missed you guys.
I missed you too.
Okay, and let's see. Patricia says, thank you for a lovely painting and a great evening.
Yep, so we're just mixing colors and filling in these little feathery pieces.
What?
Mouse.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. We need to get some mouse traps.
I don't know. We need to get a cat. Mouse trap's not going to get it.
It's so crazy because
if you don't want them in your house, the cat will make sure that they don't come in your house. Okay. That's why I like cats. You like dogs.
I know.
You spoil your dog.
Yes, I do.
That's what I'm talking about, and I didn't hear it. But if that's what you're hearing, I don't know where you heard it from. But if you want to get rid of anything like that, a cat, just the scent of a cat will make them not come in the house.
We're in the country. I expect it, but still, it's summer.
If they're making noise while we're talking, then that's another thing, because that's a boldness. Okay, but with a cat, the cat's just gonna lie around and go, when you gonna feed me? You gonna let me go outside? I'll come back. If I want attention, I'm gonna tell you. Other than that, I don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, no, cat's not for me. I don't know. I want a more interactive pet. I don't know how to say that.
That's why you like dogs. That's why you like dogs. Yeah, because dogs gonna come to you and say, "Love me, mommy, love me, mommy," and then they get mad when you're doing something and you don't give them attention. The cat be like, "I'll come for you. I'll come for my attention if I want it, and if I don't want it, just stay out of my way and feed me when I want to be fed."
Well,
You know, if a cat loves you and wants your attention, then the cat's gonna curl up under you, and they're not gonna do like Rascal. They're gonna wait till you settle yourself in, and then they're gonna come up to you and go, "Well, I'm gonna settle in next to you." All right, you saw that video on Facebook that I had of the cat was in the bed with the husband, and they had the cucumbers on his eyes, and then mommy came in and says, "No, this has got to be, no, you got to stop this," and the cat was like, "Leave us alone."
I'm going to do a little bit of pink, so I'm going to take a nice scoop of red, a little bit of white, get a pink going.
Yeah, see, Anthony says, our black cat, Spooky on the subject, would sit by the bathtub and peer underneath it, watching for a furry friend.
Oh, man.
Okay? The cat's going to do its job, okay? You just stay out of the cat's way. The cat's like, "I'll run this house now, okay? Anything coming in here that doesn't belong in here, I got this." The dog, Rascal, ain't gonna have a problem with a cat. Rascal's gonna be like, "As long as they don't eat my food, I'm good." And the cat don't want dog food.
Yeah, and the dog don't want dog food either, apparently. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's that time of the year now, so they're looking for places to come in, whatever, I guess. And that's why we got the cat climbing our fence right now.
Maybe.
All we gotta do is feed him. And then he'll be like, "I'll be back." The next thing you know, he'll be like, "You got any room in there for me? Because I'll come and live here with you." So if we can't rectify this situation, then we'll have to get a cat.
I haven't seen it.
Cat takes care of itself.
I hear it.
Okay. Are you sure that's what you're hearing?
I mean,
Because I thought you was talking about Rascal.
No.
Because I was like, Rascal's up by the door.
Nope.
Okay. All I know is if I see one, it's going to be trouble. See, Anthony says, yes, Spooky knew and those mice knew. And that's the way it works. Yeah, I mean, let's just hope I don't see one, okay? I haven't seen one yet. I hear Aiden talk about it. I hear you talk about it. And let me get up and walk around at night or something, or sit outside. Even if I see it outside.
Well, that's true. I did see it outside. I mean, we saw two outside.
You saw two outside?
Well, two of them were in the pool.
What?
They're dead. They're in the skimmer.
In the pool?
Yeah,
How are these things getting in the pool?
They just run. I don't know. Fall in the pool. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't get it.
Aiden cleans the pool every day, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't believe that I would be in the pool and all of a sudden I can look around and there would be one of them things in the pool.
No,
it's not going to be in the pool.
Overnight. No, it happens overnight.
Well, we got to put a camera on the pool.
Oh, jeez.
I don't see how these things are happening. We got a snake skin in
our
backyard.
The snake skin.
I don't know where that snake came from, but I have not seen a snake.
That was crazy. I don't want to see the snake.
We had a humongous spider web in our trees. It had to be a huge spider.
Welcome to the country.
I've been looking and looking for this huge spider. I have not seen a huge spider anywhere.
I mean, I don't want to see the huge spider either. But also, it was that big because it was frosted.
Okay, you say whatever you like.
It was crystallized.
It was still big, even though it was crystallized. It was huge.
Oh.
I was like, how long did it take that spider to make that huge web?
We posted that on the Facebook page. What did we say? Spider web or crochet?
That's what it looked like. It looked like somebody crocheted something and hung it up on a tree.
That's exactly what it looked like. Alright, I'm going to do another layer on this guy.
Yes, Anthony. Country life.
Yep, it is.
I'm from the city. Jersey City, New Jersey. City boy.
Yep.
Okay, I'm used to getting a cat. If you got mice, you get a cat. Cat says, yeah, mice got to get out.
And I've always been a country girl.
Yes, you have. I mean, you get a litter box, keep the litter box clean. Cat takes care of itself. Yeah, Anthony says weeds randomly around, fields, of course.
Yep.
Anything are in those things.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. A couple more little.
It's the price you pay for living in the mountains.
Listen, I will take it. I mean, aside from the spider, or not the spider, the snake. That's the one thing that will really hit me if I see that. God. I'm going to do like a teal color. So I'm going to do a scoop of blue and a tiny bit of yellow. And maybe a touch of white.
So Phoenix says, I'm sure I have sensory processing disorder.
That's awesome.
So I'm so thankful I was the only girl.
Aww.
Grandpa made all the boys be outside, gave me a break from their racket.
There you go.
There you go.
Good job.
That's good, yeah.
Alright. After I mix my color, rinse and dry to get it back to a point. And let's get this color in there a couple places.
Oh, what was that?
His
That was Rascal.
upstairs, the pitter patter, yes.
Yes.
But the squeak was he has some kind of automatic spray thing or something.
Oh, okay, that's what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of Aiden's other obsessions is like scents and home
incense.
fragrance, incense,
Fragrances.
candles, yes. Oh my gosh, he's so excited about that shop next to the grocery store that we got the lottery tickets at. That he can go.
Now he knows that there's incense in there.
Oh my gosh. And that poor girl, he's like, can you please get patchouli? I'm like, no, not patchouli. You can't. You get there out of it. Not patchouli.
So they'll have to order it.
Oh, she writes, I'll talk to the manager. We'll get you patchouli. And cherry vanilla, if you can get cherry vanilla.
Which girl?
The girl with the purple and blue hair.
Okay, so next time I'm in there, I'm going to say, did you get my son's patchouli? And she's going to like, what? What? What?
Oh, that's
yeah,
going to take a while
patchouli.
for them to put together out here.
Because I go in there to get my cigarettes, and then it's like, okay, she didn't put two and two together yet, but she's going to next time I go in there and see her.
I was going to say, you'd have to go in with him.
Nope, I'm going to go in there and say, did you get the patchouli incense?
Yeah.
She'll remember.
Yeah.
Well, how many kids you know go into a store and go, you got patchouli incense?
I'm like, how about lavender?
She's going to know who I'm talking about the minute I say that.
Anything but patchouli.
Just, matter of fact, just incense itself, just coming in and says, yeah, my son is looking for his incense. Did you get it yet? She's going to be like, wait a minute, who's your son?
Probably. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, so anything that he does have that he enjoys, it's in abundance. Like incense. There are drawers of incense.
Yeah, but I have to be honest with you. At first I was like, I don't know about that. Okay, but the way he does it, and he put it out there by the pool.
That was smart. It did. It kept the bugs away, and it smelled better outside.
It did. So I was like, okay, so he's on to something.
Yeah.
Just like the chimes, okay? The chimes, he built the chimes and put the chimes up, and it is soothing to hear the chimes when the wind blows.
Yep.
I have to give him credit.
He's like an old soul. He has the soul of an old person.
Okay, I could go with that. And he looks like your brother.
Well, yes. But yet, as a baby, like as an infant, we put him in a little plaid shirt, and he was a little bald baby, and he looked like a little old man. So even back then, we said he's going to be an old soul, and he certainly has lived up to that.
Okay.
Very cautious.
I guess you're right, yeah.
Very, like always reprimanding. There's a lot of like parallels.
Yeah.
He's always giving out candy.
Yeah. Okay. I guess you're right. You're right.
Grandparents always have butterscotch.
He's an old man in a little boy's body, huh?
Oh.
He fixes clocks.
He fixes
vacuums. He builds chimes.
Now he builds chimes, yeah. Oh,
but they're good though. It's not just a piece of garbage. No, it's not. It's a real chime.
I don't know.
It really is a chime.
I don't know. I just don't know where, like.
That's your son.
I know that I have this creative ability, and I know that, I guess that passes on.
Yes,
but
it does.
He's just so very, and I don't know if it's 100% me. I mean, I'm pretty meticulous in certain things, but he's very like, with certain things, God forbid we put our underwear on straight, he's always backwards.
Right.
I don't know.
There's the father's part, and then there's your part.
I don't know.
Okay, all the creative things, that's your part.
He could care less about
the backwards underwear. That's father's part.
Like he does not care.
The like jumping into the pool a million times and having fun and shouting and making loud noises. That's the father's part. And the fun loving part is the father's part. Okay, but he has fun loving parts when he's creative too.
Oh yeah. Okay, so all of my little wisps or pieces of my feather are filled in. So now, up to you. If you want to outline with paint, or when it's completely dry, you can go back and use a Sharpie, like a bold Sharpie to do that. Mm-hmm. If it's too tough to do with paint. I want to put a little heart in here. And then I'm just going to do my stem in black. Okay. So let me start with that. And then I'll show you how I finish off those little edges with the wisps and little curly cues, okay?
Okay.
So we'll do a little heart down here.
Okay, I'm zoomed in again. Yeah, Grandma Pat, chimes are new for him.
Chimes are new for him.
And she says she loves them in the garden.
So I bought a set, I don't know. I bought a wind chime 3 years ago when I went to Chincoteague Island. They had a big set of Corinthian bells on the porch of the Airbnb that we stayed at. And it was one of those things that I just loved, but I had no idea how expensive good wind chimes were until I went to go buy them, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of money. We'll wait until next year. Yeah. And if I still really love them, then I'll do it and I'll invest. So yes, I spent over, I don't even know, $200, I don't even remember, it was $200 or $300 for those big chimes.
Right.
And he's always loved them. So I like the wider and taller the tubes, the deeper the tone is.
Right.
And so I loved those, and that
and he loved it too.
Started it off. I don't know.
Yep, that started it off. We came back with the chimes, and we didn't put it up right away, but then when we did put it up,
yep,
that was it. We were still in New Jersey then.
So I'm gonna go over how we outline with your smaller brush. We talk about the 3 P's. Actually 4. The point of our brush. So we always want to have a nice fine point. We rinse and dry, and as you show you on the paper towel so you can see what I'm talking about. So after you rinse, when you go to dry, you're gonna spin it on the paper towel as you pull it towards you, and that will get that brush back to a nice fine point. And then the next P is the paint on the brush. You want just a tiny bit of paint at a time on your brush. So point, paint, pressure. So the less pressure you have on your brush, the thinner your lines. The more pressure you have on your brush, the wider your lines are going to be. And then the last one is pinky stabilize. So I'm always holding my paintbrush like a pencil, use that pinky to kind of rest against the canvas so I have some control. And then light pressure for those fine lines.
See, that's what it is with Phoenix. She says she's a cross between a country girl and a city girl.
Okay.
She spent half of her childhood at her grandparents' farm.
That makes sense. And where do you live regular?
I would think the city.
I forgot. I mean, I agree. I'm just not a like hustle bustle New York City. I was kind of like, you know, where we were was like the suburbs. Like I feel like we had a lot there. We had, you know, there were things to do. It wasn't just, you know, nothing. It wasn't just farmlands. It was rural.
Right.
But now where we've moved is definitely a lot more rural, a lot more farmlands, a lot more country, even though, you know, within a mile we have all of the little things that we need, grocery store, pharmacy, you know, things like that. And we're only about 25-30 minutes from Harrisburg, so we're close to the major things that we need.
And I'm hustle bustle and used to being in the city. And I never had a car. I was to drive. I mean, never drove. You know, now you got to drive wherever you got to go out here in the country. But I was used to taking public transportation, trains, buses, cabs. Yeah, Phoenix, Ottawa.
Ottawa, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. So, but it was always, even as a kid, I always said, I want to move to Pennsylvania because this is where most of my family was. And I don't know, we always visited our great aunts and uncles and my cousin who was the same age as me. You know, we were like best friends growing up as kids, and now we're, you know, we're just as close now. We, you know, nice close distance, and our kids are, you know, hanging out together now, and just like we did. So I don't know, it's all the things that I wanted for my son that I got to do when I was a kid. So.
And I'm from the city. I didn't have any problems leaving the city either way. You know, it was actually more peaceful. And now being out here in the mountains, I have no complaints. It's okay. I enjoy it. I love seeing the sunrise. I love seeing the stars at night.
Yep.
I don't mind driving, so I drive anywhere. So I just like the country life. I think it's nice. It's just, you know, it's a slower pace.
It is, and I don't remember who I was explaining that to, but that's exactly what I said. It's a slower pace. It's a little more laid back. I don't feel like I'm like I was in New Jersey. Like when I was in New Jersey, I was go, 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 go. I was doing, you know, going everywhere and doing everything every night. I still do that every other weekend when I'm in New Jersey, but it's not as much here, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the slow down a little bit.
Nikki Peck says, "Did you say Iowa?" No, I said Ottawa in Canada.
Yeah.
That's where our viewer Phoenix is from. Are you from Iowa, Nikki?
Just coming right down along the center. You see more pressure the wider my line is. So now you kind of know. That's what I'm doing, is doing that outlining. Let's show you a little bit of some of those little scrolls. So
Yes, she is from Iowa.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to put that on. I'm gonna have to go through this whole list of comments and write down every place where everyone said they were from, so I can put it on the map.
So from the point or the tip, I have that nice fine point, a little bit of paint on that brush, light pressure. I want to do some little scroll work, so really light pressure, and I'm kind of doing like sixes and backward sixes. And you can do, you could do this with a few different ones. If you just want to use black and do it, if you want to use your colors and do it, you can. But really light pressure, little bit of paint on that brush, and you could do those little scrolls on the edges of your feathers or on the tips of your feathers.
Yeah, so let's still talking about the country. I'm from the city. I never seen a bear. I never seen lots of deer Okay, until I started being with Jennifer. Okay, I actually hit a deer. I couldn't believe that. I mean, it was like my life passed before my eyes that quickly. And, you know, it didn't faze me. I just hit the deer and I saw my life pass before my eyes real fast, and I watched the things fly away from my car as I was driving, and I kept driving. Okay, and now I'm more careful. I drive and my thoughts are way ahead of, you know, where I'm driving. I'm looking way ahead. I can see everything as I'm driving, just because the deer just pop out. If you're not anticipating them, then that's when they get you. But I'm not used to seeing bear and deer and you know, animals in the road and cows, and I'm driving and I see cows and buffalo and bulls and goats and you name it, horses and buggies, and you know, I'm not used to seeing stuff like that, and it's not a big deal. It's just I'm just not used to seeing that. I'm used to being in the city. I'm used to hearing sirens and gunshots and
Well, you'll still get gunshots, but it's just hunters.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
I know.
I have to say it's different.
Good. Well.
No, I'm from the city, and I've seen plenty of deer now. You know, I was driving to a job, and I seen hundreds of deers going crisscrossing in front of my car. It was like, wow, I never seen anything like that in my life. All because my high beams were on, and they were all running. I must have drove into a, what do they call it, a den of deers? I don't know what they call that when they get a bunch of deer together. So. It was a lot of deer. I was like, wow.
I don't know. Well, that's a trivia question, guys. What is it? Is it a den?
But then I remember coming out to see your mom and your stepdad, and
the bear.
The bears climbing up the tree to get the babies, and I was like, wow, I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know they could move that fast. I didn't know. They said, just be careful when you go outside to get in your car, make sure there's no bear. And I'm like, what?
How about the time were you there when the bear was in the window eating from the bird feeder?
Yes.
Yes.
In the morning.
Crazy.
I got up in the morning and looked out the window of the kitchen, and there was a bear right there saying, how you doing?
Yep.
I'm having something to eat. And I was like, okay.
Feeder. And I thought they were messing with me because my back was to the window. That was funny. He's like, all right, turn around. I'm like, yeah, right, stop. He's like, no, really, shh, turn around. The bear's out the window eating the bird seed.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so I know I got to be careful. I'm out here in the country, so I'm, you know, it's better to worry about a bear or some kind of animal than it is to get randomly shot or, you know.
Yeah. Okay. That's sad to say, but yeah, really.
Look, I ain't trying to talk bad about my city. It's just that's city life, you know.
Gotcha.
Or always riding public transportation. I used to jump on a bus. A train and be somewhere real far. I'd go lots of places and just knew how to ride. I had the timing down, you know. I didn't wait for anything too long. I was always going from one connection to the next. Nikki says, I live in the city and I have seen plenty of deer, but a lot of corn too.
Yeah, around here that's pretty much what you got. Cornfield.
Yeah, well, see now I'm from Jersey City, and you be in the city. Animals you see would be like squirrels, raccoons, possums. Okay, but these are city animals. They're different than a possum in the country or a raccoon in the country. Raccoon will attack you in the city.
Oh man.
Okay, a possum will attack you. Okay, I mean, they get bold because they're in that city life. Okay, out here, if I see a rabbit or something, they'll run. They see you. Okay, but not in the city. In the city, they're like, no, don't look at them too long. They will come after you.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Yeah, I remember in Jersey City, I was walking down the street, and there was a raccoon on the fence, and I had to cross the street because the raccoon was like growling at people as it was going by. If you was walking by that fence, it was like, don't come near this fence. You know, so I saw that raccoon almost attack somebody, and I was like, okay, I'll get on the other side of the street. I'm not going to walk by that raccoon.
That's crazy.
Squirrels come up on your porch, and they're looking for food, or they want to attack you. You come outside, there'll be a swarm of squirrels, and they will follow you if they think you got food. Okay, the last time I was with my friend Michelle, and we were doing an interview of somebody in a park, and we were in the park, and I swear there were like 100 squirrels surrounding us. It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, okay, maybe we should get the hell out of here, because these squirrels look like they want to attack. Okay, and I'm not scared, but how do you fight off 100 squirrels? I don't know. You can't. If they come after you, there's nothing you can do.
I feel like this is a Disney movie or something. Attack of the Squirrels.
I should have filmed it.
Nuts.
I should have filmed it.
Gone nuts. What was it called?
It was like, you know, when they live in the city, they get used to being around human beings, so they're like, whatever. They're not afraid of you. They'll sit there and be like, whatever you got, we might want to take it.
Yeah, if you are...
Yeah, you saw that video I showed you of that squirrel that was on that girl's porch. Mm-hmm. And she said she was talking about the squirrel, and the squirrel looked like it said, you talking about me?
It would have been... that would have worked out really well if the squirrel started charging toward her.
I'm pretty sure she's got video of a squirrel charging toward her.
Oh my gosh. Yes, so if you're like me and starting to get tired of doing these lines... You can definitely...
Well, you're detailing.
Yeah, you can definitely, you know, that's why I said...
A Sharpie would be faster.
That Sharpie is probably like the best thing once this all completely dries. But, yes, this is a long process to do with paint. Lots of little details and little scrolls. But yeah, you can do these little wisps either if you don't want to do them with the black, you can add color, or you can do them with your colors, and then... If you want to add extra little details, sometimes I like to do like little dots. So I'll add like 3 little dots, a random little pattern.
Yeah, see, Phoenix says, yeah, I miss the fresh corn on the cob, potatoes straight from the ground, fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, and snap peas, not to mention the fresh meat. Food tasted better back then.
It definitely did. Certainly all of our ways of processing anymore is just horrible. So, yeah.
And then she says that Canadian raccoons break into Tim Hortons and steal food. That's what they do.
Oh my gosh.
They steal food. But they will attack you.
I've never been to a Tim Hortons.
No? You never been to a Tim Hortons?
No.
Oh, the Tim Hortons, the only one I know of is the one that's in
Bridgewater.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember them putting it there, but I have never gone there.
I don't know if I've seen a Tim Hortons out here.
I don't see anything out here.
They don't have no Tim Hortons out here.
The closest Dunkin' Donuts is 20 miles away. Or 15 miles away at least.
Yeah. You gotta drive. You gotta drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
For all of the things they don't have here in Pennsylvania, they have some nice stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. Listen, I enjoy being able to support those mom and pop stores, and like the little ice cream place down the road, and I don't know, I think that's just so awesome that there's still generational businesses out there that are supporting themselves. We did Knoebels this week, and I don't know, it just brings back memories. I just felt nostalgic all day with being able to take Aiden and be with my cousin's kids when she and I used to be the ones, doing it together.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know, and just some of the things, we watched the documentary on Knoebels the other day, and it all just, resonated. I don't know. We got to see the bridge, and I got to catch my rings on the carousel, and I don't know, just all those things just bring it all back and give you a little memories of your childhood.
Yeah, see, Speedy says, I have come across many raccoons. and not one has ever hissed at me or become aggressive. That's because they're not city raccoons. City raccoons will do all of that, and then they will attack you.
Oh my goodness.
See, that's the reason they have rabies shots, because people get bit by raccoons. Raccoon will jump on you. A squirrel could jump on you. I mean, if you're in the city. Yeah, you have to be careful.
The problem is I'm an animal lover, and so I always approach animals with like, oh, come here.
See, and I don't approach animals. They approach me.
I mean,
okay. I mean, when they're not city animals. Okay. Out here, you know, I go to people's houses and their dogs come up to me. I wouldn't say I'm not an animal lover, but you know, I'm not looking to have an animal or be around animals. Okay, but when I happen to be around them, they just gravitate to me.
Yep.
Or they like me, or I'm non-threatening to them. So, other than Rascal, everybody else is fine. Rascal will be like, nah, I love my mommy. I don't like you. Okay, unless I got steak. Oh, Jeanette Krantz says, hey. Oh my God, I've missed you guys. Aww. We'll have to do this one later. I love it.
Miss you too.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's good to see you. I like seeing those old names pop up. I'm telling you, during pandemic, it was like, you know, I think the same 30 of us every week. Some of you have a lot of paintings in your house. Yeah.
Phoenix said most of them have been in the city. Okay. Huh? The cities in Canada. I would assume that Canadians are very nice. So animals are nice. Okay. When you're in Jersey City or New York City, they ain't very nice to these animals. And then you got rats, you got all kinds of, you know. So that makes the animals a little more tougher or a little more violent and hostile and aggressive. Yes. And they're aggressive, okay? People, they leave a lot of garbage around, so that makes them, you know, it makes pigeons, you know, it makes all these animals out there in the city where I come from, they're aggressive because they're used to getting food from humans. So when they see humans, they associate that with food, you know, and if they're starving and they're really hungry, yeah, they will attack you. Yep. Even if you go to the beach in New York, okay, you got to be careful because the seagulls will come down and snatch your food right out of your basket, right out of your hand. They will come to you and take it out of your hand.
We've seen that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. That's all. Got to be aware of your surroundings. I mean, how many times I've been to the beach and I've seen a seagull come down and snatch food right out of somebody's hand. They didn't even pay. They was not paying attention.
Like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, they was like, I just got attacked by a bird. Yeah, a seagull. They was hungry. He came down and snatched your burger out of your hand.
That's crazy.
Now out here, you see a bald eagle, you see hawks. Yeah. But they're not flying down and taking stuff out of your hand or attacking you. They might look like they want to attack you, but they ain't doing it.
I was going to say, we just get, you know, every once in a while the birds think the pool is their bath. Get out of the pool.
You know, as long as they're not dive bombing and taking a nip at me or trying to claw at me, then it's like, okay, no problem. You can fly all you want. I like seeing it. It's cool. The rabbits come out. That's right. And they look and see you. They give you a look and say, you're not going to jump up? Okay, cool. Then I'll just keep on over to where I'm going and you just leave me alone. No problem.
I love the bunny rabbits.
They're not menacing. They're not bothering me.
Like the rabbits. We had a little bird nest of robins. We got to see one fly the coop.
Yeah, see now, Phoenix says, yeah, a lot of Canadians have said that Canada geese are mean and vicious.
Oh, yes.
Never have come across a mean one myself, though.
Okay, well, here, yes.
Yeah, geese here, mean. Don't go near the geese here.
Yes.
They will come after you. And don't let it be little, what do they call them? Little geese, the little ones.
Goslings.
Goslings, okay? Don't be around any geese that got goslings, okay? Because they will attack you. Yeah, these animals, from where I come from, they're very aggressive because they're used to being around humans.
Yeah.
So they don't fear humans.
Expect.
They don't fear humans. They like, we here too. Okay, and we want food. And if you don't have food, then we want to have a problem with you. Yeah, see, Grandma passes. Yeah, I've seen them eat out of lunch bags and get somebody's sandwich. Yep. She said it's really fun to watch. Yeah, okay. Where did she say she's from? She's from Kearney?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, see, that's not far from where I'm from, Jersey City or Newark. Or, it's just cities in New Jersey. Okay, yes. They will eat out of your lunch bag. You got to be careful. Don't just take for granted that they are animal and they're not going to take your food. They're just as hungry as the next person. Jamie Big says, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's bedtime for the kiddos, so we are out. Guys. This is very fun and relaxing, and the wine tasted great.
There you go. Have a good one, guys.
Yes. All you new people, all you newcomers, please, if you want to find out the next time we'll be on, just visit our Facebook page and go to the event section, and we'll have some listing. It'll say when we'll be on. And then you can find us on YouTube or Facebook. If you feel inclined and you want to paint, then just go to our YouTube channel. Yep. That's Mimosas Masterpieces, one word. You see the logo right there, right behind. Let me back out so that you can see the logo. You see the logo, and that'll tell you that you're on our YouTube channel. And then there's plenty of paintings that you can paint on there where, we're doing a session just like this one. And we're talking and joking and, talking, giving up comments and stuff like that. And we're painting a painting. There's the logo right there behind her. Visit our YouTube channel and you can pick and choose any painting you want to paint. Yeah. If you need supplies, you go visit our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com. Same thing as always. The two words, put them together as one and add a .com. And then you'll be able to order supplies if you need supplies. If you can't get to a Michael's or a place where you can get paintbrushes and paint and canvas, we'll send it to you.
Yep. Absolutely.
At a reasonable price.
It's always better when you do more.
Yes. Yeah, Jeanette says, I will check out your YouTube.
Aw, thanks, Jeanette. I'm glad that I've had some.
It'll be a lot of fun, I guarantee you. You pick and choose which one you want.
Almost there. So yes, if you had fun tonight, we appreciate it. I posted in the event. Places that you could use our tip jar or donate to our tip jar. We appreciate it. And if you're looking for a private party or a private event, message us. Fundraisers, we are booking for fall now, so definitely I know back to school stuff is starting to happen next month and September, so those PTO boards, give them those ideas. Uh-huh. And if you need something in writing, I'm happy to email you so that you have that, the give back and returns and everything before you go. So just add in a couple more of my little wispies, those fine ones, and I started doing those little patterns of like those 3 little dots. And again, this is something I didn't do on the other painting, but I don't know, just struck me to try and do it this time.
Yeah.
It's all about a repeated pattern.
And you just you could add whatever you like to your painting, whatever you can think of.
Yeah.
And please, everyone, especially new people, if you painted with us tonight, please take a picture of your painting and send it into the fan page.
I created an album already.
You did?
Yeah, I created an album on the fan page already. You can add your photo into that album, or you can create your own album on the fan page and name it, Jamie's Collection, Jamie's Art Collection.
And keep in mind also, if you didn't paint with us tonight, but you're going to paint at a later date and you're new, this is what a lot of our viewers do. A lot of our viewers wait, or they can't do it tonight. They paint over the weekend. They paint at any time that they choose.
Yep.
Still, it still applies. When you paint with us, whether it's by a video or whether it's at a later date, we want you to take a picture and we want you to post it on our fan page.
I think I'm going to throw a couple of little scrolls from my, from the stem here in here, just to break up those long blocks of color.
Yeah, so now it sort of looks like a pair of eyes.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, right here?
Nope, go to your left.
These two?
Nope, the next to those two, yeah.
Well,
so you got a little pair of eyes in there with the nose, eyebrows. See, they can see it. They see what I see.
Well, see what happens. We all view art differently. It's all about perspective, right?
Thank you, Grandma Pat. She said, I didn't paint tonight, but love chatting.
Aw, we miss
see you next time.
Grandma Pat, I need to get you funds back too for the other one that we didn't do yet.
Okay.
You gotta message me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, the very last thing after you're done with all your little details, your wisps, your dots, whatever details you like, I'm going to flip it back the correct way for me.
Okay.
And sign and date your painting. Make sure you initial and date. I'm usually the bottom right or bottom left, so that you know it's yours. Or, like Mark said in the future, you're that's mine.
Yeah. It's coming.
It's happened.
Yes, it's happened before, but it's going to keep happening. And you're going to notice, wait, that's one of my paintings. This person painted one of my paintings. Oh yeah, there was this YouTube channel. I loved it.
Oh no, I actually meant that, like, that's my painting, like, physically. Remember?
Oh, yes, yes.
That was funny.
Yes.
At one of the nursing homes that we had donated paintings to, there was an older gentleman who actually happened to be one of my friend's grandfathers, and he was standing posing with my painting, actually.
Yeah, the actual painting that you did.
And it said something like, so and so is so proud of the painting that he did, and I was like, wait, that looks so familiar. That's my painting. And then I kind of put two and two together. I'm like, oh, he believes he painted it. So I'm like, but you know what? That's even better. That's even better that he, that they believe, or he believes that it's his painting that he did than just hanging on somebody's wall. That's even better. Yeah. So that's about it, guys. I hope everyone had a great time. I know I missed doing this with everyone, and we hope you'll come back with us. The next one for sign up is the 100 Acre Wood. That is August 11th.
Right, so I'll back out so they can see that up in the top right-hand corner.
And maybe I'll do, I put the owl back up there. That was from when we did the zoo series last year.
Right, we went to the Lehigh Valley Zoo.
Yeah, I love him. Maybe we'll just do the owl. I mean, I know we did some Zoom sessions with that, but I don't know.
One day we'll go back to the Lehigh Valley Zoo and we'll have a session there again.
Well, we have something else local that I would really like to get into.
Tobias?
Yeah.
We can go there and do something there too.
Yeah, maybe we'll do finally a giraffe, like everybody keeps asking.
We need to do one outside by the pool.
Okay.
At some point, maybe have some guests come over and set them up, and we do a live feed outside by the pool.
That sounds like fun. Paint a pool with somebody in a tube. Maybe we'll do that for August.
All right, we'll come up with something.
All right.
All right. Sounds we just want to, and then don't get it wrong. we just had to be away for a while, and then just come back. You know, we just had to take a break. That's all. But we'll be coming back, and we'll be painting more
stuff,
and we'll have some more fun.
That's right.
Because tonight was fun.
Definitely.
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
That's right.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you to our new viewers and to our old friends that returned again. We miss you. We love you.
Yes.
Happy painting. We'll see you next time.
All right, everybody.
Good night.
Awesome.
You're doing the the outro. What do you call it?
Yeah, I'm trying to play it now, but I didn't make it the right size.
Oh.
So I'm trying to do that now. As you're doing it, I'm gonna have to run it again.
Ah. That's okay. Oh man, we really need to update to summer.
See, there it is.
Night, Nikki.
Good night. All right.
A little. I think that's it. That's all I need.
Awesome.